And hello there you guys, and welcome back to the channel. Now for this video, we're going to be transforming this empty outworld into something amazing. So let's roll the intro, then get right into it. So yes, first we got all our materials, hello. And of course first we got to get it open. So we're going to start off with this special mix. Well, first let's unpack a little bit. We've just got all the substrate components here. And this is the special mix, only for AC Outworlds. Not towers. And so that will solidify later, and I'll just tell you about that later. So first, yeah, we're gonna wanna pour that in. So pouring that in. I'm later going to make a big mistake with this stuff. So it says it's supposed to dry after a certain amount of hours. I thought it would dry on its own. Turns out you're supposed to add water to it, which I did not do until afterwards. So I lost all of the gravel and sand, but I was able to use some materials I had on hand to replace them. But anyways, yeah. So now I've got it all poured in. Made a bit of a mess, and then yes, so now I'm back. Just gotta clean this up a little bit, flatten that out a little bit more, and yeah, that'll go on for a little bit, and then yeah, when something else happens, I'll start talking again. And so here you can see me doing a thing called scaping, which is where you make it so that you've got a little bit more slope, you've got depth, and you usually want to slope it up towards the back, but you can slope it however you want. It just kind of depends on what you're going for. Now, of course, now I got to take some cotton, and I'm going to put it in the hole so that the substrate doesn't get in there. And also you can tell by my fingers that this stuff is really, really fine. And so it really just does not look good when it's all dry like this. Nor when it's wet. When it's wet, it looks a little bit better, but sometimes it looks a little bit glossy. Particularly when you don't cover it up with something like sand or gravel. Then it looks really glossy and it doesn't look very good. But the fine particles are not good for the ants. Once it's dry though, it's fine. And so yeah, I'm just continuing to scape. And yeah, just trying to make sure to avoid the holes. And now I'm using an already dirty paper towel to try and clean it. Yes, this will be where the ants will be living in. Or at least not fully. They'll still be attached to test tubes, but I'll explain that in a little bit. So anyways, yeah, so I'm still scaping. It's going pretty well. And so then yes, I will get back to you when I'm doing something else. Okay, and so now I'm back. So now we've got our gravel and our sand. So first thing first, we're gonna put in the gravel. Well, we got a few different sized rocks. We've got some small gravel, and then we've got a couple larger rocks. Then, of course, we've also got the other bits, like well, I'm gonna show you pretty soon, I believe. So, just wait a little bit. Just trying to organize a few things. You can see I've also cleaned off my hands. Not that it'll do much. Okay, so we've got a few things. First of all, we've got our big fake fern. And I'm pretty sure, yeah, I'll talk as I'm going. So first we've got our big fake ferns. We've got a couple of these. These will be planted in the back there. I'll kind of go over like that. I really should have wet the substrate down first. And so yeah, I'll just wedge them in between these rocks. And then that should be good. Then I'll get the other fern and wedge it in there as well. Looks pretty good right now. Yeah, then we've got some other different types of fake ferns. They're kind of a little bit more fuzzy, and they've got little wire on the inside. And I'll put 2 of those over there by the other ferns, and then another one on the other side. Yeah, next time I do one of these, I'm certainly going to wet the substrate first, because it'll help it stick in a little bit better. They said you want to get it to an melted ice cream, well, not melted ice cream, but to like an ice cream consistency, like soft serve. And then we've got this big fake leaf here. Anyways, getting back to what I was saying before I started rambling, we got the big leaf, we've got a few other things. We've got some dried out lichen, and we're also in a little bit gonna have some fake moss. So yeah, after I put those in, I'll start talking again. Okay, next we got a few little twigs, which I'm gonna stick in various places. One of them will go over by that rock, but before then, we gotta do our gravel. So I'm gonna try and go for like a creek bed kind of looking thing, where I've got rocks and sand down the middle, a little bit on the sides, and then I got plants on the far sides. And yeah, so I'm going for like a dry creek bed kind of feel. I think I accomplished it fairly well, not very well, fairly well, as you'll see at the end. And the ants do really seem to enjoy it now. It's been a few weeks since I've made this, and they really do enjoy it. But anyways, now moving on to the little sticks and twigs, or the sand then. Yeah, moving on to the sand, I just pour it in along where there's the pebbles. Gotta even it out a little bit. And I will remind you that however painfully slow this seems to be going, it is at times 2 speed actually. Yeah, this is how long it took me to do this. And I've even cut the part out already. Anyways, now, as we keep going, I just keep on putting in the sand. So I'm gonna be quiet for a little bit. And whenever something else happens, I'll hop right back in, or not. Yeah, but anyways, I will continue to scape using the sand. Rather, not really escaping, just kind of readjusting. Yeah, now I'm putting in the twigs. Gonna put a couple over there. And then we gotta put one over on the side. These are supposed to be like sticks that got lodged in there. So yeah, anyways, now it's done. I was super excited, then I realized that I had to do it all over again because of what I had done with the substrate. So yeah, this is at normal speed again. And so yeah, I finished, then I took it all apart, redid it, and this is the finished result. Now, I'm going to explain a bit to you. But anyways, while we're waiting for that to happen, please do remember to like... never mind. It's already happening. Yeah, so here's where it's going to be situated. I'm sorry the flash is on. I couldn't turn it off. So, it's going to be situated below the tree with the dinosaur. And then I'm going to have my other thing, my setup for the ants up there. And there'll be a tube coming down and they'll connect. Anyways, you guys, yeah, thank you so much for watching. just please do remember to like, subscribe, hit the bell icon so you get notified when my future uploads, as I try to upload as often as I can. But anyways, yeah. Just thank you so much for watching, tuning in. And if you stuck with me this far, you deserve 5 gold stars. Like any good game. But anyways, yeah. Just please do also remember to comment on the video, like what this setup should be called, and also what the colony should be called, which I'll be showing you in the next video. And anyways, just also please do remember to share the video with your friends, enemies, and frenemies, and launch it out.